Taking a break from doing some work out here in the yard today. All this stay-at-home stuff reminded me of a call I ran a while back. This was many years ago. I was new to Atlanta, and we had this high-rise facility that was an apartment complex that was primarily for seniors. And we got a call to go there for a man with chest pain, and it was on like the 8th or 9th floor. So we get on the elevator and head up there with all of our equipment and knock on the door, and the wife opens the door and brings us in, and he's sitting on the sofa just watching the Braves game, and didn't have any paleness, wasn't gray, wasn't sweaty, just didn't look like a chest pain. So of course I introduced myself and assessed him and all that, and he's like, I'm not going to the hospital, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm like, well, your wife said you're having chest pain, that you only have the one heart, you might want to get that looked at, taken care of. He's like, I'm not going to the hospital, there's nothing wrong with me. Well, sir, can we check you out? So we get some vital signs on him, it all looks good, monitor looks good. I'm like, sir, we really would like to take you to the hospital. I'm not going to the hospital, there's nothing wrong. And legally, I can't kidnap someone, so I can't take him against his will. And his wife is just insistent that we take him. So it's a back and forth between those two and us. And finally, I tell the woman, the wife, I said, ma'am, I'm terribly sorry. If he refuses, I cannot take him. That is against the law. So if anything changes, please call us again, and we'll come back and assess him a second time. And there's no charge for any of this. We'll gladly come and do it. So she storms off down the hall. So I talked to the guy one more time. He's like, there is nothing wrong with me. I'm not going to any hospital. So I'm starting to pack stuff up, and I hear the wife coming back down the hall. Now there is a very distinct sound to a shotgun ratcheting that I don't think I will ever forget again. And she came down the hall with a shotgun and said, get that son of a bleep out of here. I'm tired of him just sitting around. So we said, yes, ma'am, put him on the stretcher and took him out of the apartment. I guess she had a little bit too much time with him. He had recently retired and decided he needed to get out of the house and do something. And for whatever reason, she thought calling 911 would get him out of the house for a while and get her some peace and quiet. And when that didn't work, she took it up to the next step. Hopefully none of you are at that point yet. You're willing to pull a shotgun. If you are, just go for a walk. Don't call us, please. But if you're having an emergency, of course, you can call us. Just a funny story. Maybe all this quarantine stuff made me think of it today. Hope everybody's doing well and staying safe. Keep your distance, wash your hands, stay at home. If you can't stay at home, wear your mask, and hopefully we'll all be back to work soon. One more thing I want to add to it. Thank you. Thank you to everyone out there who is making this quarantine possible, from the nurses and physicians and other hospital staff and the first responders and the EMS personnel and everybody that's stocking the shelves and delivering everything to the house. You guys are amazing. Thank you for all that you do. I know I've missed a whole bunch of people in there, but thank you.